Chapter 17. The Sea of Fear. Fear is a hidden stronghold for literally thousands, and it's time to break free today. Knowing the Father in our crisis is the missing link for intimacy for many in all relationships. Now I know that I also have to make choices to live, not just physically, but in confronting my own personal fears that keep me on guard in all of my relationships. But how do we continue to get others to believe that if they choose to live, love will become their lifeline? How do we show others the way to untangle their personal entanglements that prevent them from being a source of love, warmth, and safety to their families? We first have to recognize that, for most of us, we live in that sea of fear. Fear of intimacy, fear of wounds, fear of what-ifs, fear of man, fear of what man thinks, fear of judgments, fear of failures, fear of being loved, fear of giving love. Admitting that we fear is the first step toward healing. Even though over the previous years I had an encounter that changed my image of how I viewed love, my God reminded me of a few more entanglements that helped me realize that healing life's hurts is a process. But the process has to have its beginnings. The list of fears is an endless list that, if we continue to allow, will drown us. The effects of living in the sea of fear on our relationships keeps us from our purpose in life. Our purpose in life to believe we are loved, so out of that belief we are able to love others. The majesty of God is a breathtaking experience. As my human spirit delighted in the magnificent beauty and the age and uniqueness of each individual iceberg, I realized just how insignificant I have viewed myself to be. Like those icebergs, I believe that in choosing life, my purpose in this world is so significant that others will feel my love and be motivated to live out their destinies. Taking a risk to allow myself to be loved so I may be able to love was the beginning of my healing process. This was not the end, but rather the beginning of a journey that would take me and our family into the greatest adventure life could offer. Final questions. 1. What are some of the fears, entanglements in your life that cause you to live hindered by life situations? Name your sea of fear. 2. If you fear intimacy in your life, can you remember a time or hurtful event that caused you to emotionally shut down? 3. What are some of the negative behaviors or fears that you might need to unsnap your lifeline from?